Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for tuning in to Cullman Today. I'm your host, Katie Spicer, and today is Tuesday, May 28th, 2024. We have a lot to look at in local news today, including information on local vacation Bible schools, Wild Waters Dive-In movie, and Elder Abuse Awareness Day. All of this plus sports, weather, and more, but for now, let's dive into the top stories happening in Cullman today. Set against the backdrop of monuments commemorating various wars and the lives lost in them, the Disabled American Veterans, DAV, led the community in a poignant memorial service at the Cullman Veterans Memorial Park within Sportsman's Lake Park this past Saturday. The service was dedicated to remembering those who gave their lives to secure the freedoms Americans enjoy today. Commander of Chapter 101 of the DAV, Chris Dutton, led the ceremony and emphasized the importance of Memorial Day. Dutton said, "As a veteran, I am deeply humbled to stand before you, representing the countless individuals who answered the call of duty throughout our nation's history. Each one of them, from the fields of Gettysburg to the mountains of Afghanistan, gave everything they had to protect the freedoms we hold dear." A wreath was presented at the center of Cullman's Veterans Memorial Park, honoring those who made the ultimate sacrifice. The act of presenting a wreath on Memorial Day is a time-honored tradition that symbolizes remembrance and respect for those fallen. It serves as a powerful reminder of the bravery and selflessness of those who have given their lives for their country. Next up, vacation Bible schools across the county will be in full swing over the next few months. Each VBS gives children the opportunity to fellowship with friends and former classmates while learning about Jesus Christ in an environment created for children to foster learning and fun. Cullman is home to a large number of churches, with most of them joining in on the VBS fun. This year, themes ranging from the Great Jungle Journey to Hometown Nazareth are promising and handing children a fun and eventful week of festivities. A few of the locations will serve a meal before the service. Information on accompanying meals can be gathered by contacting each church organization. Among the first few sessions are Duck River Baptist Church from June 2nd to 5th from 6 to 8 p.m. Northbrook Baptist Church will be held June 2nd to 5th from 5 to 8 p.m. and First Baptist Church of Cullman is June 3rd through 7th from 8:30 a.m. until noon. A full list can be found on the Cullman Tribune's website. To finish up our top stories, Vinemont Councilwoman Charlotte Cosper resigned effective immediately at the town's April meeting, leaving council seat number 3 on the council open. On Monday, June 3rd, the town will hold a special called meeting at 6 p.m. to hear nominations on individuals interested in serving on the South Vinemont Council. So far, 4 locals have thrown in their hats in the ring in hopes of being considered for the spot. Nominations will be accepted until the sitting council appoints the new council person for place number 3 at a special called meeting scheduled for Monday, June 3rd. Ross Campbell, Michael Ashbaugh, Grady Malone, and Jerry Smith are the hopefuls for the open council seat as of now, each of the contenders bringing a differing viewpoint and hope for the small town. The Vinemont Council will appoint Cosper's successor to place 3 on Monday, June 3rd, at the special called council meeting beginning at 6 p.m. Nominations and applications will be accepted at Vinemont Town Hall until an appointment to the council is made. The newly appointed council member will be sworn in and assume duties on June 11th at the council's regularly scheduled meeting. Now that we have the top stories out of the way, we're going to take a quick break before returning with sports.
Discover what's buzzing in Cullman with Community Matters, where every story pops off the page with local flair. It's the magazine that's got the inside track on what's now, what's new, and who's who. Get the lowdown on top eats and 411 on recipes that'll turn up your summer cooking game. Relive our local team's triumphs on the sports fields and pencil in summer's hottest events for fun the whole family will love. Get your copy of Community Matters at the Cullman Tribune, any of the local businesses on screen, or scan the QR code.
Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to find out what's going on in the world of sports. In today's sports recap, let's get an update on the Crimson Tide softball team's latest postseason run. For the 15th time in program history, Alabama softball will be heading to the Women's College World Series in Oklahoma City after defeating Tennessee in the Knoxville Super Regional Round Sunday. Alabama will open play at the Women's College World Series Thursday against number 6 UCLA at 11 a.m. on ESPN. The series win is Alabama's 13th in the Super Regional era, but just its second on the road, having previously defeated Texas A&M in 2 games in College Station in 2005. The first year of the current postseason format. Third-ranked Tennessee is the highest seed the Crimson Tide has defeated in Super Regionals, and it marks its 4th time Alabama has rallied from a Game 1 loss to take the series, previously doing so against Sanford, Oklahoma, and Northwestern. In Sunday's win over Tennessee, Joycelyn Brisky threw 6 in a third innings with just 1 run and allowed on 4 hits to earn the win, while Kayla Beaver secured the final 2 outs for her 5th save of the season. Kinley Callahan was 3 for 3 at the plate, batting in the cleanup spot, while Riley Valentine's 4 RBIs tied her season high high, all coming off her second Grand Slam of the season. Moving over to some golf news, a third consecutive round of 5 over 293 on Sunday was enough to keep top-ranked Auburn above the first cut line and advance to the fourth round of stroke play at the 2024 NCAA Championship hosted at the Omni La Costa Champions Course. After 54 holes of play, Auburn stands tied for sixth place at 15 over. The Tigers are 17 shots back of the lead and 12 shots ahead of the first cut, which came at 27 over. Sunday's heroes were freshmen Josiah Gilbert and Jackson Coyvan. Gilbert supplied Auburn's lone subpar round of the day with 1 under 71. He finished strong with 4 pars and 2 birdies over his final 6 holes. Coyvan carded an even 72. He matched 3 bogeys with birdies on holes 1, 15, and 17. Senior J.M. Butler and junior Carson Sbacha came in with a pair of 3 overs, 75. Butler made 2 birdies, 15 and 18, bringing his career tally to 530, which is good for third in program history behind Matt Gilchrist's 533 and Jovan Rabula's 543. That covers sports for today, but make sure to check with the Cullman Tribune each day for the latest in sports coverage from across the area. We'll be back after this message. Hello and welcome back to Cullman Today. Now it's time to speed things up with our news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. The City of Hanceville Pool announced the addition of new seating. The North Central Alabama Regional Council of Governments, or NARCOG, donated 5 picnic tables with umbrellas to the Hanceville Pool to increase its shaded seating areas. Yesterday, May 27th, was opening day for the pool, putting the newly installed tables to good use. Wildwater is bringing a dive-in movie featuring The Little Mermaid. This family-friendly event features a screening of The Little Mermaid on a massive LED screen right in the Riptide Wave Pool. It's the perfect way to enjoy those warm summer nights. The movie viewing is free with park admission. Whether you're a season pass holder, have a day pass, or decide to grab a Twilight Pass for late entry, you're welcome to join the fun. Food and beverages will be available for purchase at the various concession stands. From snacks to full meals, they've got something for everyone. Remember, no outside food or drinks are allowed in the park. Safety is the park's priority. Lifeguards will be on duty, but children should be supervised at all times. For more details, visit Wildwater's website at wildwatercullman.com or call 256-775-7946. Render Aid Alabama is hosting an Elder Abuse Awareness Day event on June 15th from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the Lodge at Stonebridge Farms. The event will have speakers from Cullman County Sheriff's Office, State Representative Randall Shedd, Cullman County Commissioner Jeff Clemens, the Alabama Office of Prosecution Services Gabrielle Helix, and more. A meal of catfish, chicken fingers, and fixings will be served to the first 300 attendees to the event. During a typical Alabama summer and extreme temperatures, your body's ability to cool itself may be challenged in ways you may not expect. The symptoms of heat illness and the appropriate responses may not be known to everyone. Heat cramps may be the first sign of heat-related illness and may lead to heat exhaustion or stroke. Heat cramps. Symptoms include painful muscle cramps and spasms, usually in the legs and abdomen, and heavy sweating. First aid. Apply firm pressure on cramping muscles or gently massage to relieve spasms. Give sips of water unless a person complains of nausea, then stop giving water. Seek immediate medical attention if cramps last longer than 1 hour. Heat exhaustions. Symptoms include heavy sweating, weakness or tiredness, cool, pale, clammy skin, fast or weak pulse, muscle cramps, dizziness, nausea or vomiting, headache, and fainting. First aid. Move a person to a cooler environment, preferably a well air-conditioned room. Loosen clothing, apply cool, wet cloths, or have the person sit in a cool bath. Offer sips of water. Seek immediate medical attention if a person vomits or symptoms worsen or last longer than 1 hour. Heat stroke. Symptoms include throbbing headache, confusion, nausea, dizziness, body temperature above 103 degrees, red, hot, dry, or damp skin, rapid and strong pulse, fainting, and loss of consciousness. First aid. Call 911 or get the victim to a hospital immediately. Heat stroke is a severe medical emergency. Delay can be fatal. Move the victim to a cooler, preferably air-conditioned environment. Reduce body temperature with cool cloths or a bath. Use fan if heat index temperatures are below the high 90s. A fan can make you hotter at higher temperatures. Do not give fluids. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respect with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Welcome back. We are happy to report that there are no obituaries to share today. So now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today there will be patchy fog before 7 a.m. Otherwise, it'll be sunny with a high near 84 and a calm wind becoming northwest around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 15 miles per hour. This evening, it will be mostly clear with a low around 60. Expect a northwest wind around 5 miles per hour becoming calm. On Wednesday, it'll be mostly sunny with a high near 80. There will be a calm wind becoming north to northwest around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Wednesday evening, it'll be partly cloudy with a low around 58 and a north to northwest wind around 5 miles per hour becoming calm. That concludes another edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Katie Spicer with Cullman Today, wishing you a terrific Tuesday, Cullman.